New leak discloses Galaxy Watch 8 price rise and Ultra 2 pricing. The Ultra refresh, rather than the Classic, will be the most costly model. Samsung will reveal the Galaxy Z7 foldable phone series and the Galaxy Watch 8 range at Unpacked next month. Although we just got some wonderful news about the Z Fold 7 and the Z Flip 7 pricing in Europe, we can't say the same about Samsung's future wearables. According to a recent rumor from WinFuture, the Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Watch 8 Classic will cost more than its predecessors. Furthermore, the rumor says that the minimally redesigned Galaxy Ultra model for 2025 would be equally as pricey as its predecessor and cost more than the Watch 8 Classic. Let's start with the regular Galaxy Watch 8, which Samsung will purportedly offer for a greater price. The 40mm and 44mm models may be on sale for €40 to €50 more than the Galaxy Watch 7. For context, the Wi-Fi Galaxy Watch 7 40mm and 44mm were launched for €319 and €349. Next up, the next Galaxy Watch 8 Classic will likewise cost €50 more than the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic did at debut in 2023. The Watch 6 Classic will be launched for €419, but might cost as high as €499 for those who prefer to use the 47mm with a version. This implies the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic will have a starting price of €469 and cost as much as €549. As for the Galaxy Watch Ultra re-release for 2025, interestingly enough, this will be the pricier model of all three. Since it appears virtually the same as the original Ultra, save from color alterations, early reports believe that it will be re-released for a lesser price than the original 2024 Ultra. But according to WinFuture sources, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, aka Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025, will be on sale in Europe for the same price as the original model, or €699. This will make it more pricey than the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. There's no word on whether Samsung will continue to offer the 2024 Ultra after Unpacked, but if it will, it stands to reason that it will be cheaper. However, maintaining the original Ultra on retail shelves would create confusion to Samsung's wristwatch selection, so odds are strong that the 2024 Ultra will be decommissioned next month. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and there are likely very few electronic devices on the market right now that underline the reality of that ancient proverb than the fast-approaching Galaxy Watch 8, Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, and Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025. But whether you consider the squircle design of Samsung's next major Apple Watch competitors ugly or beautiful, there's no doubting the visual brilliance of the newest product representations provided by the man, the legend even blasts. The rock-solid insider behind the magnificent the Z Flip 7 and the Z Flip 7 FE photos from earlier today miraculously strikes again immediately, following up on his own Galaxy Watch 2025 family leak last week with additional angles, more aesthetic elements, and a larger pixel count across the board. I will be honest, I had wanted to see Samsung's 2025 wearable collection resemble the Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch 6 Classic more closely than having to gaze at an all-squircle wristwatch portfolio. But at least in this color choice, I sort of enjoy the second-gen Galaxy Watch Ultra. The certainly enhanced tough clock looks rather unique in what's going to be advertised as a titanium blue variant, which strikes me as closer to a silver tint as far as the actual casing is concerned. The band is very much blue and very much attractive. However, I'm still disappointed to hear that the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025 could forsake its predecessor's titanium white model in favor of this hue while keeping the titanium silver and titanium gray paint treatments around. For the time being, there's not an awful lot that I can tell you about the internal upgrades of the Galaxy Watch 8, Watch 8 Classic, and Watch Ultra 2025 over their forerunners. But with an official announcement likely to take place in just a couple of weeks or so, you should probably expect full spec sheets and lists of capabilities to drop any minute now. Generally, Samsung tries to deliver just modest updates between generations, but the one option we've heard about for the Galaxy Watch 8 is quite interesting indeed. Earlier this year, At the Samsung Health event in San Jose, the company's senior vice president, Dr. Unpacked, addressed the work being made on a non-invasive optically based continuous glucose monitor. Dr. Pak went on to elucidate on the Samsung newsroom, indicating it wasn't a slip-up. Blood glucose is a big area of focus for us, and Samsung has been working to develop a sensor algorithm that predicts early signs of diabetes, along with non-invasive blood glucose monitoring technology and continuous glucose monitoring integrated nutrition coaching, he added. This would be a major changer for diabetics who presently require pricey third-party devices to remain on top of blood sugar levels. That again, there's no certainty it's arriving this generation, and the model figures in fact make me more suspicious. A large headline feature like this, and one beating arch rivals Apple to the punch, would certainly be more suited to a Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, rather than arriving on the basic smartwatches. We will have to wait and see. Typically, Samsung has debuted its Galaxy Watches during its summer Unpacked event around July or August. Similar to micro-LED updates, it seems like every single smart wearables maker is striving to figure out non-invasive blood glucose monitoring via the wrist, a breakthrough that would make controlling diabetes much simpler. And there's reason to suppose that Samsung may beat its competitors, particularly Apple, to the punch with blood glucose monitoring in a wristwatch. I first projected that we'd receive the groundbreaking functionality in the gadget which ended up becoming the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Now I'm cautiously hopeful that it will launch on the Galaxy Watch 8. Your Samsung Galaxy Watch is receiving a significant update for free 4 features I can't wait to explore. The new health features coming to your next Galaxy Watch enhance your activity, sleep time, and more. Some users have claimed the functionalities have already appeared. It won't be long until Samsung debuts its new collection of Galaxy Watches during its July Unpacked event. Until then, the Korean tech giant is offering us some indications at what's to come on these new smartwatches with its One UI 8 watch upgrades. These watch capabilities have appeared on numerous users' devices, according to a recent Reddit post. From a running coach function that looks to take cues from Apple Watch's Workout Buddy to a bedtime recommendation tool that calibrates your ideal sleep time based on activity and historical rest. These are some of the features Samsung will roll out on its upcoming smartwatch. For anyone interested in checking out these new capabilities ahead of Samsung's new Galaxy Watch later this summer, Samsung says they may access them via Samsung's beta program, which is open to users with the Galaxy Watch 5 series or later. However, those who have got this update on their smartphones say that the functionality will only apply to Galaxy Watches 8 or above. Running Coach AI-powered health coaches are trending across wearables, from Whoop and Oura to Apple Watch's new Workout Buddy. Samsung is getting on the bandwagon with its AI-powered running coach, aimed to assist runners maximize their training routine. Made for novices, Running Coach fine-tunes its advised intensity, giving inspiration, assistance, and individualized training plans that utilize a user's fitness data to help them attain their workout objectives. Whether they're preparing for a 5K or a full marathon, the feature gives a specific strategy to bring them over the finish line. Users may activate Running Coach by wearing their Galaxy Watch on a 12-minute or longer run outdoors. Running Coach will assess their speed and performance and offer a score from 1 to 10. Then they'll get a specific training plan aimed toward their goal of finishing a 5K, 10K, half or full marathon. The function mimics Apple Watch's Workout Buddy, which Apple announced last week at its annual developers conference. Workout Buddy gives encouragement and gathers fitness statistics before, during, and after a user's workout session. Bedtime guidance. Your Galaxy Watch is now going to notify you when it's time to go to bed. Bedtime guidance analyzes your last 3 days of sleep to find the optimal time to go to sleep every night. It takes into consideration need for sleep pressure and circadian rhythm to develop a sleep routine that fits for the Galaxy Watch user. Samsung believes this function is helpful for folks with unpredictable sleep habits. Vascular load. How agitated is your heart when you sleep? Samsung's vascular load feature will inform you. Several variables affect a heart's capacity to drop throughout the night and begin recovery. Stress, that is, a greater heart rate, should drop during sleep, and a higher heart rate throughout the night might signify overall worse cardiovascular health, Samsung states in the press release. Here, my Galaxy Watch 8 wishlist. With the most prominent Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 speculations so far out of the way, it's time to dream big and speak about my hopes and aspirations for the Galaxy Watch 8. Having evaluated both the Galaxy Watch 7 and Google Pixel Watch 3, one area Google surpasses Samsung is in battery life, notably for the bigger 45mm Pixel Watch 3. My challenge to Samsung: replicate that device's 48-hour battery life statistic with a next-gen XL Galaxy Watch model. Speaking of the big boy, I'd like to see Samsung boost the size of the Galaxy Watch 8 from the 44mm to the 46mm to match the Apple Watch 10 and separate it from Google's 45mm XL. Finally, for all my fellow fidgeters out there, Samsung, please bring back the classic style clicky bezel. It's both functional and incredibly soothing to futz with. So what do you wish to see in the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates.